I'm Sophia, and this past summer for my Monroe Scholar research project, I wanted to generate product reviews. So my goal for the project was to create a model to generate reviews based on pre-existing Amazon product review data and to use natural language processing, which is a form of artificial intelligence that gives machines the ability to read and interpret human language. It's used for things like sentiment analysis, text translation, and question and answering machines like chatbots. And then I also wanted to evaluate the generated reviews by creating a model that can predict the helpfulness rating of a review. And by being able to create these fake product reviews, they can be used as data to train fake product review detection algorithms, and also being able to determine how helpful a review is can show consumers the best reviews and the most helpful without needing human feedback, which will enhance online shopper experience. So I started the process of generating product reviews by pre-processing the data and getting rid of information I didn't need. So basically refining all of the data. And then I created a recurrent neural network, which is a machine learning technique that is used for sequential data. So basically the model looks at each segment at a time and updates its parameters based on the segment before moving on to the next, instead of looking at all of the data at once. And my model was character based, so given a character, it'll predict the next probable character. So I trained and generated 10 product reviews using the recurrent neural network, and the results were not as good as I had hoped, as the generated texts had misspellings and grammar issues, and this was probably because the input data which was real Amazon product review data written by humans, probably didn't have correct grammar or spelling all the time. Next, I wanted to perform sentiment analysis on the Amazon product reviews. This means that I wanted to create a model to classify each review as either positive or negative based on the wording used in each review. And I chose to use a naive Bayes classifier since it needs less data to train on, and this algorithm predicts on the basis of probability using the Bayes theorem. And once they were classified, I evaluated the model against the 1 to 5 star rating associated with it, 1 to 2 being negative and 4 to 5 being positive. Lastly, I wanted to find the best type of model to predict the helpfulness rating of a review. So the pre-existing Amazon product review data had the text of the review and then the 1 to 5 star rating, and then it also had the helpfulness score, which was based on other online shoppers reading the reviews and then upvoting or downvoting them based on how helpful they thought it was. And so after testing multiple models and evaluating them based on the AUC ROC score, which compares the number of false positives to true positives, the model that came out to be the best was logistic regression. And then I ran the generated reviews as input to the logistic regression model to see if they would be classified as helpful or not. And to improve the results, I added a 1 to 5 star rating using the previous positive or negative classification model to each review, and then I inputted the generated reviews with their generated star ratings into the helpfulness model to see if they were helpful or not. And it improved the results of the classifier, and in the end, out of the 10 reviews, 8 were considered helpful and 2 were not. But I would still like to improve the text generation models so that the reviews are more realistic, and in turn, all of the other models would perform better. And this can be done by, like I said before, training on a bigger set of data and maybe refining the data more so there are less grammar and spelling mistakes that could impact the generated reviews. Thank you.